One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Middle Tennessee's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Doherty. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
So FIU's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. FIU pushing tempo.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. Was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Quick completion to the right. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Panthers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Panthers. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Middle Tennessee, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He'll keep it himself. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
He's got his man, makes the grab. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the bunt and see what he can get. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's got it. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. FIU pushing tempo.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy
just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Back to pass. That one comes out hot down the right side. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season, like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, FIU.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Middle Tennessee, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Takes it the other way. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you.
Breaks into the open. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They've been running it, but now the pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Not able to hook up here, incomplete. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
He'll take the deep shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Shaw. He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Smashes it with the stiff arm. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Steps away. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. FIU pushing tempo. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Stone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught close to the marker, it's Stone. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Look out, he's got room. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking for a crease. It's Yates. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pumps it downfield. Finds space on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Finds a man on the right. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49.
The number one key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. Here's the pressure. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snares it outside. It's Stone. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. FIU pushing tempo. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Carter. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Finds the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. There he goes! Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Now on first down from the 30. Quick release on the RPO.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Bought a little time, lets it go. Firing to the right, complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Off play action. Pulls it in. It's Stone. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to fire to the left. Snags it. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. On first and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. They'll run the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. See if they can get it done on second and goal. They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. The give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Working that left side. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The short hands, it's Hendricks. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking for a gap, it's all. Across the 25, he's got room. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on first and goal. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through 1 tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Into the pile, maybe got 1. He stopped at the 21. FIU pushing tempo.
Man, nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. Nope.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. They'll go to the ground. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They want to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Yates. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Middle Tennessee, 14.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blocker. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, the ground game. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Grab behind the line. It's Carter. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on! And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. We reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback keeper. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. FIU pushing tempo. Quick pass on the fly motion. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Back open in the middle. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Panthers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. And the route is on. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. To the ground with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
This defense has played with a chip on its shoulder. Like they knew this guy was a great running back, and they took pride shutting him down today. So many guys near the line of scrimmage, so aggressive. Priority number 1 was stopping that great running back. Not only have they done that, he has negative yards rushing on the day.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Here comes the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
Bought a little time, lets it go.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, the long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
He'll try to do it himself. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. FIU pushing tempo. Wants to pass. Trying to bull his way in. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Pocket breaking down. They took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down.
And you just got to wonder if the pass rush affected the QB's accuracy on that throw. He had his guy wide open in the end zone, but he had to throw it a split second faster than he wanted to, and the ball got away from him.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
From the gun, looking for a man. Fires into the end zone. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter, so you're just trying to put up more.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Bringing the heat. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
As sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give and tick, 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 tick. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Now on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now on 3rd down for this offense. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get...
Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Keeps looking downfield. Caught near the sideline, it's Carter. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. He wants to change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Grab near the sticks. It's Stone. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. He'll set up to throw. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive lineman. Rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. To the air on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this defense defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And here comes the punt team. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
Offside defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense,